King Brihadrath was the ruler of Magadha. He was a powerful and just king, but he carried a heavy heart. Brihadrath had everything he could ever want, except an heir to his throne. One day, a wise sage named Kaushik arrived at Brihadrath's court. King Brihadrath, desperate for a solution, poured his heart out to the sage. Kaushik possessed a magical fruit that could grant the king his heart's desire. However, the sage warned the fruit's magic was potent and unpredictable. Brihadrath, clinging to this newfound hope, gratefully accepted the sage's gift. However, the elder queen shares the fruit with her sister, and both queens conceive. News of the strange birth spread like wildfire, reaching every corner of the kingdom. People whispered in hushed tones, their voices trembling with fear and uncertainty. Fear and superstition clouded their eyes as they speculated about the ominous event. In the midst of the chaos, a demoness named Jara arrived at the palace, her presence casting a dark shadow over the royal grounds. Jara, upon seeing the two halves of the babies, felt a surge of dark amusement, her cruel smile widening. With a wicked gleam in her eye, she approached the crying halves, her steps slow and deliberate. She picked up the two halves, her touch surprisingly gentle, almost tender, as if mocking the fragile lives in her hands. Then, in a display of horrifying magic, she fused the two halves together, her dark powers swirling around the infants. To everyone's astonishment, the two halves merged, forming a single, healthy baby boy, a miracle that left the crowd in awe and disbelief. The baby, named Jarasandh, grew up to be a powerful and formidable warrior. He was incredibly strong, a result of Jara's dark magic. As Jarasandh grew older, he learned of his unusual birth and the role Jara had played in it. He vowed to serve her and repay his debt. Jarasandh, with his immense strength and strategic mind, quickly rose to power. He became the ruler of Magadha, expanding his kingdom through conquests and alliances. Jarasandh's hatred for Krishna intensified when the Pandavas, supported by Krishna, killed his close friend Shishupala. This event not only shattered Jarasandh's heart, but also ignited a burning desire for revenge that consumed his every thought. Enraged and heartbroken, Jarasandh swore to avenge his friend's death. He vowed that he would not rest until Krishna paid for his actions and the Pandavas were brought to their knees. In his quest for vengeance, Jarasandh turned to Kalyavan, a powerful and cruel Yavana king. Kalyavan was known far and wide for his ruthlessness and unmatched strength in battle. Kalyavan possessed a boon that made him invincible in battle. This boon was a gift from the gods, making him a nearly unstoppable force on the battlefield. Together, Jarasandh and Kalyavan posed a formidable threat to Krishna and the Pandavas. Their combined might and strategic prowess made them a dangerous duo. They devised a cunning plan to lure Krishna into a trap and finally end his life. Their strategy was meticulous, leaving no room for error, as they sought to outwit and overpower their divine adversary. Krishna, aware of Jarasandh and Kalyavan's plans, decided to use their strategy to his advantage. He knew that facing them head-on would be a perilous endeavor, so he devised a clever plan to outwit them. He knew he couldn't defeat Kalyavan in a direct confrontation. Kalyavan was a formidable warrior, and Krishna understood that brute force alone wouldn't be enough to overcome him. Krishna, being an astute strategist, had a plan. He decided to use his intelligence and cunning to turn the tables on his adversary. He led Kalyavan on a merry chase, staying just out of reach. Krishna's agility and speed kept him ahead, frustrating Kalyavan and luring him deeper into the forest. The chase led them to a cave where the powerful sage Muchukund was in deep slumber. Krishna knew that this cave held the key to his victory. Muchukund had been granted a boon that whoever dared to wake him would be instantly reduced to ashes. Krishna's plan was to use this boon to his advantage, ensuring that Kalyavan would meet his end without Krishna having to lift a weapon. Krishna, in a clever move, stealthily entered the cave, followed closely by the pursuing Kalyavan. Seeing a sleeping figure in the darkness, Kalyavan mistook Muchukund for Krishna. Enraged, Kalyavan kicked the sleeping Muchukund, shouting, "Wake up, Krishna, your end is here!" Muchukund, startled awake, opened his eyes and Kalyavan was reduced to ashes. Krishna emerged, thanking Muchukund for his unwitting help. News of Kalyavan's death reached Jarasandh, filling him with rage and despair.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and share with your friends. And make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on future content. See you in the next one.